guys, this is Jassi.
Hey, what's going on? This is Henry.
Alright, we're going to be talking about this right here. If you guys see that. We're going to be talking about the Xbox press conference. So this is the review. Check it. Alright, Henry, let's talk about the Xbox press conference.
The Xbox One, por favor.
Yeah, a lot of people actually found it bad, so we gave it a good 2-3 weeks, I think, 2 weeks.
Yeah, about.
See if Xbox or Microsoft could revitalize that. But man, they just kept digging their own grave as the weeks go by. So. So before we actually get to the stuff, let's talk about the Xbox One. So what have you heard?
Well, from what I've heard, well, let's talk about specs.
Okay,
We're dealing with like 1080i, like what's it called?
Display.
That's the word, display. Yeah, they're dealing with 1080i. Yeah.
We're gonna put right. This is the specs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the Xbox One is not gonna be as powerful as the PlayStation 4.
No.
Sadly, it always is a little bit lower from the PlayStation 4 because they always want to contest the price, which we'll get by in a little bit. But as for the press conference, what was the Xbox One, man? Xbox One reminded me just one thing, and it's already in my house.
It's just a shame. The shame is pouring. The
shame it pours. Dude, Xbox One, if you guys haven't seen the press conference yet, it's basically a DVR.
It's pretty much a DVR on crack.
So we know where Microsoft is going with this. The living room entertainment, the whole
all-in-one entertainment. Your TV, your video gaming, your DVDs, your movies. You're pretty much one-stop shop to pretty much everything.
Yeah, and honestly, there's a big problem with that because it is a game console, and the first thing when you hear a game console, the first thing you hear is games.
Exactly.
And there were none of it. None. If you thought we were watching this press conference, and I don't know where they said Halo, and we're like, oh, no.
It's like our buttholes puckered.
Yeah, but Steven Spielberg came out and said, television show.
And that's when everyone went like, yo! What?
It got worse because right after they said, we're going to have some sports titles. Nope. ESPN. Oh, man. Was it ESPN or was it NFL? I don't know who
no, it's ESPN. ESPN
okay.
started all that stuff.
And you could have your fantasy, you know?
Your fantasy.
There's this one point in the press conference, we'll see if we can pull up the video, but the guy was like, Xbox, pull up my fantasy. And apparently you see LeBron James.
Apparently he plays for the same team in the sense.
So the presentation, out of 10, what would you give it?
6, man. Because the thing is that what they announced was 8 new IPs, pretty much individual properties in a sense. I think that's what IP stands for. They said that they're going to announce 8 new franchises, but I'm a little bit skeptical on 8 because, well, you have time frame, you have development, you have so many factors that you need to do. And with the 8 new IPs, I mean, give it a little time. Of course, any console with a little time can create a huge impact. I mean, Wii U gave a little time. Still, it has made a little impact, but we're waiting right now until E3. So, but this isn't Nintendo. We're talking about Xbox. Also, they talked about processing power. They talked about how it was affordable. 8 processors. It's an 8 core. That's like, I told them this before. This is like running 8 motors on a moped. It's still a moped.
We need better games, guys. It's the content. You guys have to make it look good. Because honestly, a game console can't be a DVR. I already have that. It's called the Uverse. If someone wanted to make a freaking DVR, that's AT&T's job, not Microsoft's job. But anyways, in terms of presentation, I would give that a 4. The reason why I would give it a 4, there's only 4 reasons why I would give it a 4. Number 1, they showed the Xbox. They showed it. Unlike PlayStation or Sony, they didn't show it. They showed the Xbox. They showed the design and the controller, number 1. Number 2, a lot of people hate it. I actually like it in a different way, the Kinect. The Kinect, I don't like it for games. I've always hated it for games. But that's progress in terms of technology. Because of the fact that, you're a proud gamer when you say, you know who invented the Kinect? Gamers.
Exactly.
You know who made us talk to television? Gamers. Yeah, so Connect is a good one. Third reason is basically, yes, as much as it is a DVR, honestly it's a negative, but also at the same time it's a positive. Like one central hub in a living room is pretty cool. You know,
it's convenient.
It's convenient. Yeah, honestly, and like it's easy to switch from TV to gameplay without pause. Like this, that shit is tight. You know, and yeah, and the fourth, the last reason, literally Call of Duty Ghosts.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Call of Duty Ghosts.
Pretty much, that's like every FPS's fan was like, yes, our rehash has come back. Yeah, let's do this.
I'm giving points to every single one of I mentioned. That's why it's just 4 out of 10. The rest sucks. I don't play fantasy football. I've already had enough with Madden NFL 13 or 14, whatever comes coming up next. I've had enough with Halo as much as, like, they already failed me after ODST.
Oh.
Reach did great. I loved Reach, but ODST, it sucked so bad. And now they're making a TV series. I already have Forward to Dawn, and you can watch that on YouTube if you want to watch a Halo series.
You can even watch it on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix as well, so we don't need that anymore. And honestly, right now I'm just giving them a chance because I kind of like what their strategy is. This is what I think their strategy is. Let's just show the consoles, the specs, and the features first, and then in E3, because E3 is a games, electronic entertainment expo, it's all about the games, we're just going to freaking show the games. And right now all eyes are on Sony, because they don't have the console out yet, and we're going to see how they're going to take the presentation. Because Sony is really known for their presentation, and Microsoft isn't. They always will focus on one area. So I think this E3, Microsoft is going to focus on the games, and PlayStation is going to focus on more the console, maybe some games, or I don't know what they're going to do. Sony is pretty darn good with these presentations. They have one of the best marketing.
They're smart. They're
smart.
Very astute, and they're very connected with everybody else. That's what I like about Sony. They are very in tune with their fans, so is Nintendo.
Yeah.
Let's not get that wrong. Everyone has very good marketing, but Xbox's has been faltering just slightly.
Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. So my presentation, I give them 4 out of 5, a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, that's too.
4 out of 10. I give them 6 out of 10.
Yeah, all right.
That's just me being generous.
This is Jassi.
This is Henry.
And we are out.
Yeah, we're out. I'm gonna go get some hugs right now, man.
Hit the credits, goddamn.